Namaste everyone. In today's video, I wanted to talk to you about raising your vibrations the right way to manifest what you want in your life. So many people are so into manifestations, law of attractions. They see videos and they try different things. And then they're like all over the place. They attract everything, even things that they don't want. And then they wonder why. So I thought, let me share this, something that I learned recently from Master Sri Akarshana. So let me share that with you as well so you can benefit from it. My name is Priya. I'm very passionate about sharing positivity and spreading positivity and empowering people to live their life to their fullest potential. We are all creators. We are divine beings. We have the capability to create our life the way we want it. So let's make it beautiful together. So let's dive in. We always talk about raising your vibrations to be able to manifest faster. So because when you're raising vibrations, it's okay if you're just raising your vibrations to just, for positivity, to be happy in the moment. But if you're raising your vibrations to manifest things, then you're basically trying to connect with the universe, the universal energy. And the more you raise your vibrations in the right way, then you can connect clearly. There's a clear pathway, and then you can get what you want easily. What happens usually, there's a diagram, sorry I couldn't draw it for you, but basically the diagram is like a V shape where the bottom is basically the lower emotions like sadness, depression, anxiety, and the higher it goes from the top level basically is love, joy, peace, and then enlightenment. So love, joy, peace, and enlightenment. So when you're going through that vibration, sometimes people get stuck in the love and joy, and then they don't hit the peace part of it. So love and joy is great. Like, we always need to feel love. We need to feel joyful. We need to feel gratitude, feeling happiness. It's amazing. And when you're in that moment, your vibration's actually very high. But what also happens, like, have you seen like Tony Robbins sessions? I don't know if you have got the opportunity to be in his sessions. I got to be in one of his sessions where it's like it was full of energy. Like, we're all jumping, releasing our energies and like, moving. And that's how you begin. And it's like your vibration's already up there and you're like ready to focus and you're like, yeah, like I got this. But what happens after your energy level goes down? You're kind of like still back to where you were initially, and that's how you lose your motivation, because you need to keep your vibrations high up. But does that mean you're always having to move up and jump? And it's actually a great technique to keep your vibrations up that way, but you can't always be jumping up high that way, and then it just keeps going down, right? And when it is high like that, what happens is so basically, Master Sri Akarshana mentioned this too. He basically said when your emotions are high, your intelligence are low. So when you're really happy and excited, and sometimes you do the craziest things when you're excited because your emotions are so high that you don't think so clearly, because you just if you have to jump off a cliff or do skydiving, you're like so excited, your adrenaline kicks in and you're like, okay, let's do this. So you don't even think about the risk and stuff, you just do it. So is that how you want to manifest everything in your life though? But some things you need to be clear about. But sometimes when your energy is so high, your mind is not focused. You're all over the place. You're just super high. You're like so energetic about everything around you. Your environment is great, and you're like jumping up and down. You're joyful, which is amazing feeling. But are you focusing at that time? Because at that time you won't know what you want. You won't have that clear pathway, the clear connection to divine being, the clear connection to the universal energy at that time, because you're just busy jumping up and down. So it's actually good to do that, but I wanted to tell you what to actually do to get to the peace level. So if I tell you, let's say you're very sad about something bad happened, and if I tell you, okay, just calm your mind, get to your peace level, the blissfulness, get to the peace level. Is it easy to do that? Like, if you're so sad, or if you're upset about something happened, or you're angry about something, and if I tell you, okay, go sit down and peace out, just peace, just feel a peaceness. You can't do that, because you'll be so agitated. It might even make you more angry, more aggressive, or whatever you're feeling. So instead of that, then you go to the next level, which is the happiness, the joyfulness, the love. So if then what you need to do is then think about, put your hands on your heart chakra and just think about all the gratefulness in your life at that moment. And it might be hard to shift your energy right away, especially when you're upset. It's so hard to think about something great, what you're grateful for. And if that's too hard for you, then go to the next level of jumping and releasing your energy. And this truly works. You do have to do that movement, moving your energy, so any stuck energy will be moving. So if you can't do yoga or something, just put on some music on, listen to high, really good music, high beat music, and just dance around. And you don't even need to know how to dance. You can just jump, do some jumping jacks, or just jump up and down, do some twists, do whatever you need to do, just to release that energy, and you'll actually feel good. But you'll know your vibrations all over the place at that time, because it's getting higher and you feel good, but you can't focus at that time. But at that moment, when you're feeling so energetic, then you can also start thinking about what you're feeling grateful for, because in that high vibration, you might be able to shift your energy to think about something grateful. If you're not able to do that, still take that energy of feeling happiness, feeling the high vibration, of feeling the movement of jumping up and down, and listening to great music, whatever music you prefer, whatever makes you happy. You would notice that your mood is already shifting, your mind is already shifting. And then instead of letting it drop down, what you need to do is take that energy, be in that high vibration, because you need that energy and you put effort to get to that energy. So take that energy, then sit down somewhere quiet in your room. Take some few deep breaths in and out. And even if you have to do this outside, I know it's hard to move up and down outside, but sometimes just, shaking your hands like this, people are not going to think you're weird. Just shake your hands, shake your legs, just do this. And that's okay. It's okay, but if you do that outside as well. But when you do that, you're changing your energy. The level of your energy changes. And then once you do that, take a few deep breaths in and out. And when you do that with your your energies are in high mode already, because you moved around, you listened to great music. And then with that, you start taking a few deep breaths in and out. And that's the secret to getting into peace mode. Because the minute you take that energy and you start putting it into one focus, because you're focusing just on your breathing, the minute you focus, your mind becomes clear. So instead of, if I tell you, okay, you don't need to do the movement, you don't need to do the dances, just from sadness to change yourself into peace, focus on your breathe, sometimes it's hard for you. If you got into the practice of doing it, then you might be able to shift yourself to that. But then that's almost like you're getting into enlightenment very quickly. But it is not a bad thing, but it's like you having a practice. But for most general people, we don't have the ability to change our anger or sadness to quickly into a peace mode. Then what you need to do is go through those vibrational levels of creating that love, that joyful energy through music and dance and whatever makes you happy. Once you do that and you start moving, you create that high level of vibration. The next level, you focus totally on your breathing. The minute you start focusing on your breathing, then your focus is very sharp. You know exactly what you want in that moment. And that's the peace level you want to get to manifest what you want very quickly. Anything you want very quickly when you're in that peace moment. It's just that most of us can't get into that peace moment very easily. That's why we need to practice on a daily basis. So start practicing, and hopefully that will be, test it out, see if it works for you. But this is a great level to get to, where your energies are high, your vibrations are high, but you're not all over the place. You're focused, you're in peace, and that's a beautiful place to be at. If you find anything out of this video useful or helpful, please click the like button. If you're new to my channel, please subscribe and click the notification button, because I'm determined to creating weekly videos for you, because I want to empower everyone to live their life to their fullest potential. We're all creators. Let's create our life to the most beautiful way possible. Until then, namaste.